Good evening, it's Monday the 23rd of June 2025. You're watching the Newsroom and these are the headlines. We look into the ever-growing game Brookhaven. The game always manages to stay on the most popular games on the platform, but how do they do it in comparison to other games? And we will also look into the game Maple Hospital. It has been called one of the best roleplay games on Roblox, but what makes it so special? This and more on tonight's broadcast. Newsroom. Good evening. We now begin tonight's news broadcast, and tonight we start with this. We all know Brookhaven. It is one of Roblox's most popular roleplay games, and it has managed to stay among the top games on the platform for years now. But how do they do it? Max has the story.
In the ever-evolving world of Roblox, where new games are launched daily and trends shift rapidly, maintaining a consistent player base is a significant challenge. Many games enjoy brief moments in the spotlight before fading away into obscurity. However, a few standout titles manage to hold their ground and continue growing over time. One of the most notable examples is Brookhaven. Brookhaven, a popular roleplay game developed by Wolfpack, has consistently remained one of Roblox's top titles over the past few years. Unlike many other games that see fluctuations in player numbers, Brookhaven has maintained strong daily active users and a steady flow of updates that players genuinely look forward to. These updates often introduce new vehicles, buildings, or interactive features that keep the game fresh and engaging. Meanwhile, Bloxburg, once seen as Brookhaven's biggest competitor in the roleplay genre, has been on a noticeable decline. Following a change in management, Bloxburg daily player counts have dropped significantly. One of the early distinctions between the two games was accessibility. Brookhaven has always been free to play, which encouraged users to explore and engage. Bloxburg, on the other hand, charged a 25 Robux entry fee for years. Although this fee was finally removed in late 2023, the move came too late to reverse the game's downward trend. Another factor in Brookhaven's success is its massive online presence. The game is frequently featured by popular Roblox YouTubers and influencers, creating visibility that keeps drawing in new players. Combined with reliable, high-quality updates and a strong community, Brookhaven continues to rank among the top 3 most played games on Roblox every month. An impressive feature in such a competitive market space.
Well, thank you so much, Max, but now we're going to tell you about the future of Bloxburg. Many of you noticed the latest update with the new UI design. As you can see on these images, the whole theme of the game now revolves around a phone. Everything that you previously did with buttons all over the screen is now just in one place. Like any other Bloxburg update, this has been highly controversial. Some players say that this is too cluttered and too busy. Others like the idea but don't like the design and think this is completely ruining the aesthetic of the original game. Then there are of course people who love this, but this new UI is not only the start of the future of Bloxburg. It has been announced that next Thursday a brand new map will be released for the game. This map has been highly anticipated for years and there has been so much speculation about it. A few Bloxburg influencers have gotten a sneak peek at the new map and they have all loved it. Before we head to another story, we at RBC want to mention that we will air a special news broadcast on Thursday to cover this major update in the history of the game. Maple Hospital has recently become the go-to hospital game on Roblox for all kinds of medical roleplay. But what is it that makes this game so much fun and what exactly can you do there? We wanted to find out and also hear what the players of the game think about it. And so many found out for us and here's what he had to say.
Maple Hospital is a hospital roleplay game on Roblox that has become a hub for realistic medical simulation and immersive roleplaying. Developed by Nesvo, the game has attracted millions of visits, offering players the ability to step into various roles within a hospital environment, from doctors and nurses to patients and paramedics. Unlike more casual roleplay games, players can use detailed medical tools, respond to emergencies, perform surgeries, and carry out complex diagnoses. The game features fully interactive departments such as radiology, maternity, and emergency rooms, all supported by animations and systems designed to mimic real hospital procedures. The developers regularly push updates that introduce new content, fix bugs, and refine the roleplay experience. Recent changes have included new uniforms, improved equipment mechanics, and seasonal events that help keep the experience fresh.
What do you think about Maple Hospital?
I played the game and I was coughing in it, but I was playing it for a few minutes and it was kinda good.
I think it's a really enjoyable game for younger players.
Do you think Maple Hospital realistically represents a real hospital environment? Why or why not?
Well, I was staying in the room and I was coughing, but it was kind of realistic.
It sure does in some parts. The gameplay may get a bit unrealistic later as you're playing, though.
What do you think could be improved or added to make the roleplay experience even better?
It should be a hospital radio station.
More roles and interactive ways to make players feel more engaged within the game. And of course, some more private server add-ons.
However, despite Maple Hospital's goal to stand out as one of Roblox's best hospital roleplay experiences, it has been a part of many well-known controversies. In Maple Hospital, players have access to various weapons and dangerous items such as chainsaws, freezers, lockers, and weapons such as guns and pistols. While the game is primarily designed for hospital roleplay, these items can be misused by some players, especially trollers. They use the tools to cause chaos, disrupt others, and ruin gameplay. For example, some players use chainsaws not for medical roleplay, but as a way to intimidate or annoy others, making the game less enjoyable. This disruptive behavior has become a common complaint within the community. Another major complaint from players involves inexperienced or noob users who disrupt gameplay by interfering with doctors' tasks. These players often spam unnecessary actions, such as administering oxygen or IV drops to patients who do not currently need them, flooding the game with excessive carry requests, and engaging in other disruptive behaviors. These ongoing issues spark significant controversy within the community on a daily basis.
Roblox Maple Hospital stands out thanks to its meticulously detailed hospital setting. The game is very realistic regarding the hospital ward layout and the medical equipment. Maple Hospital is an excellent choice for those curious about healthcare and the medical field. Maple Hospital is a must-play.
Maple Hospital is a very popular game on Roblox. It allows you to have realistic role plays from within the game. I believe they haven't learned from their last update, where they gamified cancer roleplay and called their game Maple Hospital Cancer. There is a level of medical conditions that shouldn't even be listed on the platform. Additionally, topics and events such as reproduction and pregnancy may not be suitable for all Roblox audiences and should be removed entirely from the platform.
To some people it might be a harmless realistic RP game and, well, I disagree with it. The RP game once had an update that had a baby grinder, but of course it was removed later, and not to mention how many people I run into acting as a crazy patient with powers and stuff. And don't get me started on the water break update.
Well, thank you Minnie for that, but before we end tonight's broadcast, let's just hear tonight's headlines one more time. We look into the ever-growing game Brookhaven. The game always manages to stay on the most popular games on the platform, but how do they do it in comparison to other games? And we will also look into the game Maple Hospital. It has been called one of the best roleplay games on Roblox, but what makes it so special? This and more on tonight's broadcast.
Newsroom.
And that is everything we have for tonight. You can always follow us on our socials that should be appearing on the screen right now. If you want to explore this very studio, you can do so in our game. And if you want to get in touch with us, then join our Discord server as you can see on your screen right now. As previously mentioned, we'll be back on Thursday with an in-depth report on Bloxburg. But until then, from everybody at RBC News 24, bye bye.